Well, we're a nation surrounded by water, and given the climate, we spend plenty of time in it. But are we really prepared for a water emergency like drowning? And tragically, the recent Aussie summer saw an unprecedented spate of swimming deaths, and now fresh research shows around 75% of parents surveyed believe they don't have the necessary CPR skills to save a life in an emergency. The Australian Red Cross and Laurie Lawrence's Kids Alive program are joining forces this weekend, on April 1st in fact, on what they're calling April Pools Day, where they'll launch a program to make it easier for parents to learn the life-saving skills of CPR. Well, joining me live now from Brisbane is April Pools Day Ambassador Laurie Lawrence. Hello to you, Laurie. It's been an absolute passion. I'm going well, mate. It's been a passion of yours, hasn't it? This whole safety campaign for so long. And look, I'll have to say, I'm part of that 75% that would feel somewhat unprepared, and that's coming from someone who's actually been taught CPR in the past. So just how are you planning to fix that and better arm people with the knowledge that could potentially save lives?
Well, April Pools Day first, it brings an attention using the April Fool's Day right front of mind. And 105 Poolwerx stores all over Australia, we've combined with Australian Red Cross, and there's going to be free demonstrations in these stores all over Australia. Now, this is the opportunity for people, the 75% who know nothing about CPR, and the 34% say, oh, my partner will do it. This is a chance for everyone to get in, because CPR saves lives. And young kids, particularly young children, are more likely to survive if CPR is performed immediately. So that's the key. It's all part of the Kids Alive Do the 5 program, Poolwerx and Australian Red Cross, all coming together on April Pools Day.
Yeah, I like the term. Well, it's not just pool safety, though, is it, Laurie? Sadly, last summer we saw a number of drownings at water holes, rivers, dams and all that sort of thing. I mean, I grew up in the country. We swam regularly in the back creek, and they're impossible to put up a fence around. So knowing CPR just gives a greater level of importance, doesn't it?
All over Australia. All over Australia, not only young kids. My focus has always been the most vulnerable, the young kids, but accidents happen regularly every day. You can be someone who can save lives, particularly if you know CPR, and you can go on April Pools Day to one of these 105 Poolwerx stores all over Australia to find out. All you've got to do is Google or go online to www.aprilpoolsday.com.au and find out where you can go and have these free lessons.
Laurie, interested in the prevention aspect of this as well. It seems in these statistics a lot of young men seem to be involved here. Is it because they're taking risks? And what about learning to swim? Are as many kids learning to swim as we've seen in the past around the nation?
Look, there's lots of things that are happening. I've been pushing infant aquatics for a long, long time, teaching your kid to swim as soon as you come home from hospital, maintaining that natural affinity they've got with the water as part of the Kids Alive Do the 5 program. Fortunately, the under 5s, that age group has dropped from 63 to 21. But as you say, those younger men, they're the ones that are taking risks in dams, creeks, rivers, all over the country. We've all got to take ownership of our own safety, particularly now with this rain that's happening in southeast Queensland. There's going to be overflowing rivers, there's going to be flash flooding, and it's a dangerous time when young men and young women think that they can get across a flooded creek. Don't do it.
Yeah.
But if you find someone in dire straits, the best thing you can have in your back pocket is a CPR certificate from the Australian Red Cross.
Absolutely. Laurie Lawrence, thank you so much for your time, everyone. Keep an eye and ear out for April Pools Day.